This morning's wake-up beverage was Swiss Miss chocolate with freeze-dried coffee, powdered milk, and whey protein. It's delicious, but it's a little too thick, and I want to make sure I get every last bit out of the pot. I'm just gonna heat up a little more, add some water. It's delicious. Good. Just give it a minute. It's delicious. It'll wake me up. I used to have a little collapsible cup, but I lost it somewhere way back, like less than a month into this trip, so I just drink right out of the pot because I haven't replaced it, and it's fine. I do miss having my coffee or concoction separate than my breakfast, but I'm really not hungry when I first wake up. But 2 hours later I'm hungry, and then I have to stop my hike, and that's no fun, so I force myself to eat. Looked at this morning's weather. Whoop, my coffee's ready. Yummy coffee. It's the best part of the morning. So this morning I checked the weather. It's been raining. This is, well, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Thursday, and the weather says that it's going to be cloudy, foggy until about 10 a.m. And it sure is foggy right now. But then it will be mostly sunny for the rest of the day. And then a chance of rain tonight, tomorrow, but we'll deal with that later. So we just need to figure out our plan for today. It looks like the terrain is pretty flat. With a teeny tiny up right away, and then pretty flat the rest of the time. So we'll see where we can. I would love to get to the Mason-Dixon line today, but that's 17 miles. I think we can do it, but Diamond Blue Eyes is doubtful, so I need to show him that we can do it. We can do 17 miles in easy terrain. But yeah, so it's been pretty wet. We didn't really utilize what we have here because everything is still sopping wet. Everyone, so when we first arrived yesterday in the rain, Ripper and the General were here, and then Diamond Blue Eyes and I showed up, and we all hunkered down in this tiny little thing that's leaking. And the benefit to that was that other people who arrived went and pitched their tents rather than sleep in a leaky shelter, because it was dry on his side and on my side, so we had it to ourselves. We also noticed that there were no mice because Ripper and the General said that they had seen a cat, a house cat, well, it looked like a house cat, when they arrived, who scampered away, and then Turtle and Perky showed up and had dinner. And then they went and pitched their tent because, like I said, it's leaking right in the middle of the shelter. So they're around. I can see their bear bags hanging, and their backpacks are here with us. They'll be waking up soon. It's still early. It's like 7 a.m. They're fun to see. I'm rambling. What was I saying? They saw the cat. And then this morning, Diamond Blue Eyes said he got up early, like 5 o'clock, just as the sun was rising. And when he sat up, he saw the little cat just sitting here on the picnic table. And that would explain why there's no mice in this shelter. So with all of its negative aspects, which is most everything, the upside was there were no mice. What was I saying? So, Turtle and Perky. Perky I only met a couple shelters ago. She seems very nice, very perky. But Turtle I met in the Smokies. And if you remember one video, I don't know, a bunch of videos ago, at Mount Camera Shelter, when the tower in the Smokies, when I arrived, there was a note from Turtle to me and Not Dead Yet, saying enjoy the view and thanks for the recommendation or something like that. But in any case, the birds, that's my favorite part. I have a lot of favorite parts of this trip, but one is just waking and being in the fresh air, because even in the shelter it's just wide open. So even when it's cold, just waking up in the fresh air, and the bird songs are just so beautiful. Whippoorwills at night, and all of these other beautiful sounds of nature just to wake me up in the morning. I love it. Listen. Good morning, birdies. So anyway, we'll pack up, I'm just gonna have a power bar, like one of those little crunchy, dry protein bars before we go. Oh yeah, so speaking of that, I can't have anything too chewy. There's another tooth. It's actually a tooth that's not a tooth. In the back of my mouth, I don't want to show you, but there's 2 missing teeth back here that were pulled well before my trip. And there's implants that will be put in, and there's posts. There's 2 posts, and that's just in the bone to, like a placeholder, so the bone will grow around it. And one of those posts popped out. I was talking to 000, who showed up last night too, but he left during a break in the rain. All the people who are 6 feet tall and young keep going, but the post just fell out into my hand, and for the life of me, I can't get it properly back into the hole. It's a screw, and I think I've damaged the gum, because in trying to get it in, I think it slipped beside the holder, like if you can imagine the inside of my bone like this, and then there's a screw that goes in and twists and holds the place. But I think that I was poking and turning so much, it's been loose for a few days, but I irritated it, and then yesterday it came completely out, and when I tried to put it in, I think it was sliding in beside the post, and it's damaged my gum, and it's inflamed, and it was throbbing. I took too many ibuprofens last night. So that's irritating me, and I can't really chew much, so it's just yet another issue in the saga of grasshopper. So I gotta figure out what's the next town. So I've got my guidebook here, and I'll be looking at that in just a minute after I finish my dang coffee, and see if I can just step off into a town. It's my little perfect vision that I'll step off into a town and walk into this little dentist office and say, would you just fix this? I think they need to use like a water pick maybe and flush out any food. Maybe it's food that got caught in there. I don't know, but it hurts. So maybe he'll just rinse it out, screw this back in, and send me on my way. That would be perfect. So put your good vibes out there that that's all it is, because I don't need yet another dental issue. Lord help me.
Doing well out here.
So harvestmen apparently is not daddy long legs, but they're also called harvestmen. They are constant. I see dozens. No, probably.
We call them daddy long legs.
Yeah, dozens a day on the trail. Dozens crossing. I step on them. I step over them. I try to step over them, but they're all over the place. All right. So if you can't handle bathroom talk, just skip forward right now. But someone recently asked me, well, where do you poop? So I just left the shelter. I mean, we haven't packed up yet, but I'm heading to show you what happens. Now, this is a luxury. I'm at the shelter with a privy. But if we're just on the trail and hiking, or we were just self-camping, you just find a big old tree and you step off the trail and you do what you have to do and bury your waste and toilet paper. You have to dig a hole 6 inches, at least 6 inches deep, and dispose of your waste. And I step off. I try to get at least 20 paces off the trail. That's not always possible. But this is a privy. It's pretty standard. This is kind of lopsided. This is at the shelter that's really old. Oh, we looked, it's built in 1939, so looks like it's coming out of the ground here, but there's been a couple that don't even have a door. First, anyone home? And there you go. Isn't this cool? Ah! There you go. That's the privy. Well, that's the view. I'm supposed to close the door, which I will, but sometimes I don't, to be honest with you, because it's nasty. But all right, going about my business. It's a lazy morning. It's about 8:30, and the weather report says it's going to be foggy and sprinkly like it is now until about 10. So we're just starting to pack up now. By 10 o'clock, hopefully the sun will be starting to make its appearance, and we will hit the trail. But we're really tired today. That's okay. We're gonna hike and warm up and be complaining about being hot soon, even though I'm chilly right now. Can't make me happy. And there's the shelter. This pine knob, and it was built in, I want to say 1939. Now that it's daylight, I'll get a better look at it. I'm showing the shelter. Did you say it was built in 1939?
1939.
There
yes,
you go.
It's really showing its age.
Yeah, it is.
Can you believe we actually slept in here last night? I mean, look at it in the daylight. Like,
I know, that's what I was thinking.
yucky.
It's really kind of sketchy. And this
It's
puddle
dark
is still there.
and full of spider webs and
My side, and he's packing up. We're getting ready to go, and
everything's chaotic packing up. Everything's laying all over the
kind of
place.
all over the place. But that's all right. We got a good day of hiking ahead of us. I like the flowers that haven't opened up yet. What are they called?
Rose of Sharon. Yeah, somebody planted those here. They don't normally grow in the woods like this.
Pretty.
But they will spread. Once they are established, they'll probably start spreading.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, packing up. Haha, 000, getting dinner.
Does it break off easily? You could probably break that off at the stem. Look at that.
Chicken mushrooms.
Chicken of the woods.
Chicken of the woods. All right, let me zoom in. Woohoo! That's amazing.
Yellow underside and then nice.
Little olive oil, garlic, salt, pepper. What else?
What are they called? Those garlic leaves? Robs or
Oh,
I can never remember.
yeah. Hold on, let me think.
Bulbs.
Robs?
No,
Rones?
oh my goodness, what's it called?
Ramps.
Ramps.
Ramps, like it.
Oh, cool. A farmhouse.
Oh, we should have a real good time here.
Yeah. Nice. Hello, hello. We are closing in on the Mason-Dixon line. How many more miles?
About 9.
Woohoo! So we'll be there tomorrow.
Miles to Pennsylvania.
Yeah!
Wow.
That's awesome. It's really pretty here. Let me show you what I'm looking at.
Time here.
Yeah, we are.
Open and flat.
Yep.
No rocks. Oh, I don't see any.
Shh, don't say it. You know when you say it out loud,
Oh, I know.
there's no rocks. It's nice and smooth, and the next thing you know, there's
slip out.
there's rocks.
Maybe they didn't hear me.
The rock god. flamingos. Whoa. Bye.
They can go up trees.
Yeah.
Just little baby steps.
This is gonna be a first. Let me show you what we're about to do. We had to take off our boots and put on our Crocs because the rains have flooded. Whoop, we're crossing this river.
Little Antietam Creek.
Not that little Antietam Creek.
In there on.
Alright, we got everything. Ugh, so my pack is unstrapped because that is our crossing area. And we're gonna get quite wet. And I'm not gonna film it because obvious reasons. I'm putting my phone away. Oy, oy, oy. We got this, right?
Hey!
We made it to the other side alive. That was really fun.
Right at the very end.
That was so fun. Oh, the cold water felt great on my feet, but it didn't do much to get the dirt off. How come I'm still so filthy? Even though I just crossed that. I am very proud of myself, and let me tell you why. If you look back, I don't know if I ever talked about it, but maybe the very original question and answer videos, or I don't know. But I have a phobia of water. This is not deep. Actually, it was about up to my knees. But the current doesn't look real bad from probably where you're sitting. But it was taking my trekking poles out of my hand. When I'd put it in, it would just take it away. And a couple of the big rocks that you wouldn't think were loose. But I actually stepped up, went first, crossed it, was laughing the whole way. Yeah, that would have been a phobia a while ago. I'm proud of myself, and that was really fun. And the cold water felt really good on my foot. We got about a mile left before we get to the shelter, and it's uphill. But I'm assuming that this isn't usually this flooded, but it's been raining like crazy. And it looks like it's just filled it in, so I'm proud of myself. That was fun. I did something I thought was scary, and I loved it. And now Diamond Blue Eye's gonna go water. This is actually the last water source before the shelter. This one at the shelter. Oh, my feet. The water source at the shelter here is, I guess, 3/10 of a mile on a steep downhill. So I decided to take a gallon to fill both containers, my 2 liters, and then take a gallon-size Ziploc bag and fill that halfway, so I have water to wash and cook and drink. Go for it.
Can I go down?
Yes, you. Yeah, if you fall in, I'll rescue you. So he's getting his water on this side, but I decided just to get mine on the other side. So like I said, I got a half-gallon Ziploc bag and filled it about halfway. Because I need to do like a little bird bath or something today when we get to the shelter. I'm so dirty. I haven't showered in, well, today's Friday, I think. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days of sweat and rain and muck and mud and blah, blah, blah. That was really fun. That was quite a climb after the creek crossing. And we're in the final stretch to the shelter. And we're exhausted. It's after 8. I think this is the latest I've hiked. Have you hiked into the night before?
No.
No? Well, in about 15 minutes it'll be dark, but the shelter's right up ahead somewhere. The prettiest sight of the day is always the roof of the shelter when it comes into view. You can see it's dusk. It's pretty here. I don't even know if I'll have dinner. I think I'm just gonna inflate my air mattress and crash. I hope 000 will be there to give me my phone charger back. Or I will lose power and not be able to communicate with the fam and the friends, and I'll be sad. Whew. It's kind of eerie. It's getting to be dark. I don't want to be dark enough that I need my headlamp because my eyes are useless at night. Whew. I know.
Fording a river.
I know. It was a long day, but worth it. This is just so pretty. I love these fern forests.
Yeah,
so
fern
pretty,
garden.
as far as you can see.
Forest fern garden.
A forest fern. Say that 10 times fast. Forest fern,
Right
forest
around
fern.
the corner, huh?
Yeah, right around the corner. We're almost there. Are we there yet? Okay, it's going to be right around the next corner. If we don't see it right up ahead, I'll check gut hooks and confirm the distance.
I can't believe I'm still with you.
What's that?
I can't believe I'm still with you.
You are with me?
Yep.
You are here, I am here, we are here, and we are all together. I'm the walrus. You are the Eggman. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay, it's not around this corner. Let me check gut hooks. Just when we thought we'd never get there. Yay!
Taking the shortcut.
Shortcut. Oh, you just missed about 7 feet of the Appalachian Trail.
I'll make it up tomorrow.
You'll make it up tomorrow.
First thing.
He's a cheater.
No.
You are a cheater, a cheater.
Just for tonight. I'll make it up tomorrow.
I will. I'm going to make you. We'll have to come down this way, and I'm going to make you go around that post. Just as the sun is setting. See that blue up ahead? That's a color that doesn't belong in the woods. That's the roof of the shelter. It looks big. Maybe it's a new one with a loft like the other night. We may have gotten spoiled. All right. Who's going to be here? Ripper? General? Turtle? I don't know. They may have gone past it. The only one I really want to see is Triple Z with my anchor charger. We're here. Seems empty. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Oh no, there's people here.